Today, I am 100%ing Invizimals Shadow Zone, the beloved sequel to the original Invizimals, which means I'll be collecting every single brand new Invizimal of some of the most delicious designs I've ever seen in my life, continuing the campaign of the original Invizimals, and finally finishing off with capturing all of the brand new Dark Invizimals. Now, before we 100% Invizimals Shadow Zone, let's do a quick recap of the first game. In the original Invizimals, we collected all of the Invizimals that we possibly could, and after stopping Campbell's plans of taking over the world of Invizimals and then rescuing Kenichi, we beat the game. But the question is, where did Campbell go? At the end of the first game, he disappeared into a shine of light, but what, we're just supposed to believe he's gone? And so Invizimals Shadow Zone begins with a reunion with Jasmine and a prompt asking if you played the first Invizimals. If you say yes, you actually get a choice of which starter you want, but if you say no, you can actually get Stingwing. And so we meet up with the rest of our crew in Barcelona, reuniting with Kenichi and Dr. Dawson and resume our Invisimal capturing journey together. Now, Invizimals Shadow Zone also introduces these technology puzzles, which are a very nice, fine addition. And they're really simple right now, but trust me, later on, they get way more complicated. We also meet a brand new character called Professor Michaels, who's going to be helping us on our journey. But now we get into the lore and the reason why Invizimals Shadow Zone is so much more different. While in Barcelona, we end up finding out that there's actually Invizimals from ancient times, including a Hydra, a Draco, and a Sabertooth. Invizimals Shadow Zone starts introducing Invizimals from different periods of time and historical significances. And so for now, we capture our first brand new Invizimals. First things first, I have a little cheat code that we'll be kind of using. I bought tape and it's in every single color. So ideally we should be able to just scan this. It'll work. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's going to be for grinding later on. I'm getting you out of there, buddy. Daddy's got you. Blow on it. First Invisimal we got. Ooh, he's a little freak. All right, now we need a Hydra and a something else. I'm going to go explore and find some. Now I do have a Pringles can. Green, yellow, red. It's red. I got you, baby. What is it this time? It's a snake. It's a Hydra.
Avoid eye contact with her.
We're gonna pop her? Watch this. Oh. Oh. What's good, Medusa? Oh, shit. Did I get it? Invizimal. Nice. Oh, that kind of hurt my bag. There it is, Hydra Pup. All right, now we need a Sabertooth. I could scan everything in my room, or I could use my roll of tape. Light blue? Whoa, whoa, this one looks so cool.
Whistle to distract Sabertooth.
E to the H to the Eternos, bro. I kind of want to level this guy up. He looks cool. All right, Sabertooth Pup. Oh, dude, look at the design. Country is Barcelona. Now, before we go on our journey to go and do more Invizimals research, Kenichi pulls us aside and tells us that he's been seeing visions, some creepy visions. For some reason, he's still been seeing visions of Campbell. And because of this, he's not sure if he wants to go on our Invisimal research team. He also reveals to us the creation of the Invizimals Alliance. Because he's scared of what happened with Campbell, he decided to make this alliance where we can now do these kind of like puzzles, and the more puzzles you do, the higher rank you will become in the alliance, allowing you to get more cosmetic rewards and a whole bunch of other stuff. And right now we are a beginner, but hopefully by the end we become a master. Now, right before we go off to our separate locations, the group makes a bet where if Kenichi were to lose in this upcoming tournament, that he will join our Invizimal expedition team, where each one of us will actually be going to a different place in the map and finding the unique Invizimals at that location. And since we win this tournament, well, obviously that goes without saying, Kenichi is now joining us. It's rather interesting, I'll say that.
You guys cheated me!
No, Kenny.
Calm down, buddy.
You lost the tournament, so now you must travel the world looking for new Invizimals.
Before we depart on our adventure, we go ahead and fix the catalog screen by doing another one of these puzzles. And now we meet up with Jasmine, who has taken her ticket all the way to India. And of course, in India, we can get 3 brand new Invizimals, including a Robo Keto, which is one of my favorite Invizimals of this game. This is easy. This is so easy. Left, down. This is so easy. I got my controller mapped like the back of my asshole. Oh, this game is so good, dude. I genuinely did not expect it to be this fun. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. I'm going to love this guy. All right, next one. There's something blue. Oh, this thing is the best thing I bought, dude. This is fantastic. What is... Oh, it's not a snapper. It's a crocodile with wings.
Press the cross button repeatedly to make him fly. The faster you press, the higher he goes. Then aim at him with your PSP and blow to help him maneuver left.
Oh no. Go, go, go. Please land. There we go. Oh, that actually like took the life out of me. All right, now we need a crookie. Luckily for me, I have my trusty tape. Ah, it's green apparently. So we have to bait him with sparks and make him spin around. There we go. We're just gonna do side by side. This is the easiest way. Keep going, little buddy. Keep eating up. Keep going. Nice. So at this point in the game, I'm having a lot of fun playing Invizimals to the point where I'm staying up and now I'm having some sleep problems. Well, this video is sponsored by Mantis Sleep. Mantis Sleep makes sleep masks and some of the best sleeping accessories to make sure that you sleep the best as you can. Is that my microphone? With summer around the corner and your day's getting brighter, the extra sunlight outside is going to be giving you that extra energy, but making it harder to sleep. Okay, I actually cannot see anything, so I'm going to just put it like right here. And that leads you to just staying up the entire night, doom scrolling on YouTube shorts. And before you know it, you're waking up in the morning and you're feeling like a deflated pinata. But Mantis Sleep masks make sleeping at any time possible for you. Even when the sun is blaring at you. Even if my LED lights are blaring at me. I don't even know where the camera is right now. Mantis Sleep masks make sleeping at any time possible because there's no amount of light coming in through here. This is where the camera is, right? I genuinely do not know. I've absolutely just completely torched my sleeping schedule playing Invizimals and also working on the second channel, of course. So I've been sleeping from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day with the sun blaring outside of my window. But with Mantis Sleep masks, they completely block out the sunlight, making it way easier for me to sleep. So I can sleep whenever I want, or I can nap whenever I want too. And my favorite thing about them is that they're so comfortable you barely notice them when you're sleeping. So I actually use the original sleep mask because as long as it's pitch black, I can just sleep whenever I want. But they have even more options. You want breathability? They got breathability. You want sound options? They got sound options. You want silk options? They got silk options. Check out my link in the description to go to Mantis Sleep and get your own sleep mask and use my code for 10% off. I got you. I've been using sleep masks for the better part of 3 years now, ever since I started taking YouTube seriously. And it just absolutely sucks to try to sleep during the day when the sun is blaring at you. But having a sleep mask completely changes that because you can just block out the sun so you can sleep whenever you want. But yeah, once again, thank you so much to Mantis Sleep for sponsoring today's video. And thanks to you guys for checking out today's sponsor. It helps me out a ton when you guys check out the sponsors of my videos. So thank you guys so much for that. Let's get back to, oh yeah, we're in India. Now, if you guys have been noticing, as you could tell, every single brand new location that we go to has 3 brand new Invizimals and a 4th one. The way that we're getting these 4th ones is by completing the tournament of the specific area that we're in. The reason why we have to do this now and also get 3 copies is because eventually when you go later on into the game, they lock you out of these tournaments, meaning you can't get that 4th Invizimal that you need. After collecting all of the Invizimals in India, we now get another invitation from Kenichi to go over to Kenya. And over here, we have some brand new Invizimals we can get as well. Now, what's really cool about this, I'm pretty sure, is that when you play Invizimals Shadow Zone, it actually changes the starter location or which invitation you get from which person. So not everyone starts off in India or not everyone starts off in Kenya. It's actually different every time. I'm getting this information from a comment, so hopefully you guys aren't lying to me. We need to get a hippocamus, a hyena, and a meat. Are these all like local legends for all of these tribes and stuff like that? If so, that's really sick. My Pringles can is, there's an Invizimal in my Pringles. It's a duck. Oh wait, this looks sick. It's Subway Surfers. Go like left to right and I can jump. Wait, why am I running out of time? Okay, I need to get sparks to get time. It's all about the... All right, we got good pace. We got good... I think that's my favorite puzzle this entire time. Welcome to the team. Meep. Yellow. Aha. It's the hyena. Okay, so basically just go in front of her to make her laugh. Yes. I really like the name. Aha hyena. All right, we have one more. The hippocamus. Hippocampus?
Barakamus is crying like a baby. When you have collected some tears, make sure he stays wet.
Oh, this is hard. Oh, this is hard. Drop it. There we go. No, he's burning. I missed. He's gonna die. No. Buddy, stop. He's cooking like a kebab. Here, gonna be Daijobu, my friend. Yes. A hippocampus. Oh, it's just a little... It's ugly. Now, before competing in the tournament to get the last Invizimal of this area, I decided to do a little bit of grinding and get a couple of max forms for my Invizimals. And let me just say, I think Invizimals Shadow Zone has some of the coolest and best max forms of the franchise so far. All of these designs just absolutely slapped. Now, also at the same time, as we're getting these brand new Invizimals, there's a couple of them that we haven't caught yet. These are the mythological Invizimals, or the ones that are historically based. These will include the Yeti and a couple of other things that I don't really know what they're from. But after competing in the tournament and absolutely crushing the competition because we have basically over-leveled Invizimals, we got our last Invizimal of the Kenyan region, which is a crocodile, which I believe is a crocodile gorilla. But after this, we get an invitation by Dawson to go over and head over to Mexico to get some brand new Invizimals over there. But before we do that, we still have a couple of those historical Invizimals that I've mentioned, so we're gonna go and capture those first. And the first one is, of course, the Yeti. There we go. What? If my thing can focus, dude, his design, look at this. Wait, what? Oh, shoot down the snowballs, like return to sender. Oh god, you gotta shoot the snowballs as he's lifting it up. Keep going, buddy. Wait, I can't see. Oh, this is so buggy. I got a sweet spot. I got it. Yeti. Starts at level 5. Oh, dude, yeah, no, this guy looks awesome. Welcome to the team, buddy. A Pahoho, the toughest Invisimal in Africa. Dude, this is a really interesting design. It kind of looks like if you guys ever played Skylanders. What was that one? The volcano one? Eruptor. We gotta play Blow Rocks. Okay. It's just the color that's next. Oh. Was good. Oh, that was so easy. I thought they would have to make us like memorize different colors. No, that was pretty easy. Ho, level 5. With all the Indian and Kenyan Invizimals caught and the historical Invizimals caught as well, we go off and head into Mexico. Mexico is home to one of my favorite Invizimals in the entire franchise, Ocelotl. This design is just absolutely amazing later on, especially the max form. But capturing these guys, it's probably the hardest one in the game so far. Wait, I have to play Spike Ball. All right, you need at least 20 hits in a 20 hits in a row. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Why is it bouncing so much? Why did it bounce so much? Lock in. Prepare for my arrival. I failed. Oh, I got it. Keep going. Think, Mark, think. Ocelotl pup. Oh my goodness. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen, dude. Gotsuka, a tarantula. What is that above her head? You see that? So burn her out of the web with fire and then don't get close. Oh. No. There we go. Oh, that was bad. Orange, mayhaps? Oh, it's so cute. It kind of looks like Falamos. Oh, it's a matching game, but it's not going to be hard. It's going to be... Whenever it comes to games like this, it's so hard to aim at the right thing because... Oh, no. Pink. Brown. Oh, no. He knows. It's over. He knows. Oh, wait. This thing's stupid. This is the brown one. That's the brown one. And then that's the gray one. And then... whoa. You see what I'm talking about? Oh, no. Is that it? Oh no. Green. Where was the last green thing? Was it the corner? Yeah. Oh, give me that. All right, now let's go get that chupacabra that they're talking about. Dude, I want to level up this guy. After capturing the Mexican Invizimals, we head off into the Mayan jungle to compete in a tournament to go and get the 4th Invisimal of the Mexican region, a chupacabra. But before we do that, we go ahead and evolve our Ocelotl into the Ocelotl Max form, which by far is one of the coolest Invizimals so far we've met. Now, before we continue the story, which will eventually get really insane, especially starting now, we go ahead and capture the other historical Invizimals that we've missed so far, including a Kukul can. That's a very dangerous word to mispronounce. Use the rocks around the temple. Break it, shoot it back at him. So when it's half HP, he shoots a wall. Oh no. Pick it up. Okay. Pause. Dodge. Woo! Some of the Invizimals, it's not hard. It's the fact that you have to maintain the capture card in the middle while you're doing like aerobic. And now with all the historical Invizimals caught so far, we go ahead and meet up with Kanishu, who said that he actually found something interesting. Apparently he found an Invisimal that's kind of gone feral. Okay, we're gonna fight this weird Invisimal. Whoa, look at it. Is that a Rattle Raptor? Dark Rattle Raptor. Now, if you can't tell, this is when Dark Invizimals are finally introduced. For some reason, Dawson is very, very enthralled with the existence of these creatures, going as far to even play with them. Now, before going into the next tournament, I actually decided to level up a couple of my fellas to their max forms. Not only is it useful for us to have a lot of different typings, but also a lot of different attacks. But also, I mean, just look at these designs. They just look so cool. Also, during this time, I started leveling up our Alliance by doing all these puzzles. They're not really important. They're just, you know, like solving puzzles. And right now, these are mostly unlocking vectors and skins, but they're not really as important as unlocking some secret Invizimals like the Nautilus. But now we move on to the Sri Lankan tournament. And here we actually can unlock a brand new reward. Mutations. Invizimals Shadow Zone introduces a brand new mechanic called mutations, which allow you to mutate your Invizimals colors. This allows you to give a custom color set to every single Invisimal, but there's a secret feature that this game doesn't explicitly tell you, which is, after you beat the tournament and unlock your first mutation, if you actually change the color palette to 2 specific colors for the top and the bottom layer, you can unlock something called a resonance. This resonance will then allow you to actually give an extra stat point to whatever Invisimal you are unlocking the resonance for. But now, we're going to a brand new place to get some more Invizimals. China. All right, we need to capture a Shang Mao, a Qing Ling, and a Glucose. I have my Glizzy tape. This honestly has been the best purchase of this entire series, dude. Shang Mao pup. All right, now we need a Qing Ling. It is oh no, I got a Glaucos. Kind of looks like Kyogre. Oh, I have PTSD from Cobblemon right now. Feed the Glaucos. Analog stick to steer. I think this is the best controls I've ever had in this entire series. All right, we got a Glaucos. All right, last one. We need the Chinling. Oh, this guy looks like a freak. Sweet. Left and right buttons to steer. Oh, I got it. Okay, so the arrows on the ground, the blue one is wind. I have to launch him banana to banana, kind of like Hilltopper. Now, while we're capturing Chinling, let me tell you guys why we're actually here. Turns out in China, there's a tomb that we need to go inside of. But to get into the tomb, we need to get all of the Tomb Guardian Invizimals. And that's why we're getting these 3 Invizimals. But when we show up to the tomb, turns out there's actually a 4th Invizimal. Also, I wasn't really paying attention to the story at this point in time. So, yeah. What happened in the plot? I skipped so much. Where are we?
tomb?
Now, in order for us to get this last Tomb Guardian, we first need to get the max forms for all of the original 3 Tomb Guardians. So because of this, we go off and go grind all of these guys to max level. But it wasn't so bad because you can actually do a bet and get all of these guys at their cult form, which also is at level 8. So after just 1 level with each of these Invizimals, we can now get their max forms and finally enter the tournament of the Great Wall of China. And this is where we're going to get the last Tomb Guardian and also one of my favorite Invisimal designs in Shadow Zone. Oh yeah, it's the Chinese dragon Li Bao. I mean, Chinese tiger. This is probably going to be one of my thumbnails. It is a black and white. Oh, look at this guy. I think this is kind of like the tiger shark of Invisimal Shadow Zone. It just looks so cool, and I'm going to kill it so fast. There we go. All right, let me check this out. Oh, Shui Hu Max. After getting the final Tomb Guardian Shui Hu, we can now finally leave China and now go into the Native American tribes of America. China's historical Invisimal is, of course, a dragon called Shenlong, which we're going to be capturing later. But for now, we're going to be exploring the Americas and getting some brand new Invizimals, baby. We have a couple more of these to go, obviously, but eventually we're going to get to the craziest plot line I've ever seen in a PSP game. We can catch a hammer shark, a calc alligator, and an orca pup. Ooh, this guy looks actually... I feel like his evolution would be like a 6-pack dolphin.
Get ready for some orca tennis.
Oh, he shot it the other way. What's good? Dude, I'm like stiff-shouldered right now. Focus, Adrian, focus. What's a good tennis player? LeBron James? Ooh, there we go. An orca pup. All right, I know there was another blue one, so let's scan the color blue. Thank you, oh holy tape. Hammer shark. Oh, dude, all the designs are so cool. First pearl. Oh, that's a mine. Calm down. Oh, that's another pearl. All right, last one. Where is it? I've searched every crevice. It's not here. Oh, it's right there. Wait, repositioning. Oh, woo. It's not hard. That puzzle's not hard. It's just you have to have the camera like in place and you have to click it on your table or whatever you're playing on. It's a math question. Oh no, this is bad. I'm good at math, don't get me wrong, but clicking it is rough because the Invizimals camera like tweaks out a lot. 5 times 10. Oh God. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? See how it's glitching? 12. Hey, just give me the single digits, man. You could even do some derivatives, dude. All right, good thing I took AP Calculus BC and used all that knowledge for getting an Invisimal. After catching all of the Native American Invizimals, we now go into the Native American tournament where we find, once again, another Dark Invisimal. And this Dark Invisimal is a Dark Flame Claw. Now, we don't actually keep the Invisimal, but something strange starts happening with Dawson. Kind of like he's getting possessed by the Dark Invizimals and potentially going cuckoo. But before we continue on with the story and start fighting some more Dark Invizimals, we have 2 more historical Invizimals to catch. And what's really cool about these capturing methods is it's almost kind of like a boss battle. Shenlong is blue. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Aim and shoot at his weak points. Oh, no. It's his yellow spots, huh? There's something that I like to call running and gunning. You and me, communism versus GDP. Oh, that was easy. I feel like if I got them at level 1, I would actually use them because then I could train them for the specific statages that I want. All right, and now let's capture the shapeshifter. I thought there was going to be a Wendigo, but I guess it's just a shapeshifter. Seems like it's the color green. It's like a really specific shade of green. I gotta also shoot it again. Wait, this guy looks insane. I'm just gonna keep shooting it. I love these shooting ones. They're so easy. They make me feel so good. What? Whoa. What? Wait, this is actually so cool. It's like an actual, he uses his body parts as shape. Oh, this is a design. I like this design. Oh my God, he does a triple shot. There we go. Wow, this guy was rough. Shapeshifter. All right, this guy's sick. We now make our way to Egypt, where we need to capture some more Egyptian Invizimals to get into the ancient temple. At this point in the game, Kenichi also notices that Dawson is acting a little bit weird and looking very sick. But we continue and capture 3 more Egyptian Invizimals, which at this point is kind of getting a little bit repetitive, but hey, I respect it. There's a lot of variety. But I will say that these are the last trio of Invizimals before we actually finish the campaign, where there's going to be a whole bunch of battling. So that being said, these are the hardest Invizimals to capture. Not because they're hard in puzzle-wise, but because they're hard in terms of Invizimals-wise. The camera keeps glitching, especially on this Camel Pesci guy, and it made me want to smack someone. Yes! I hate you. I hate you. That's okay though. That's just my fault. Patience is key. This game is all about like it's all in your brain, right? It's like a jewel scarab. It's like the rat. No shot. I hate you. Yes. Not hard. Gold bug. Not hard. Last one, baby. Last one. Okay, make it make him run into the boxes. Wait, I don't even have to get him to run into the blocks. I can just keep running around. But now we're finally able to get into the pyramid where we start getting some disturbing footage.
Awaken, O gods of the underworld.
What in the world is going on? But to actually open the door of the pyramid, we need to solve a technological puzzle with lasers. That makes sense. But anyway, we successfully make it through, and Kenichi ends up finding some interesting papers. And these papers confirm his theory that Campbell is still alive.
Sebastian Campbell.
Some sort of portal.
A portal?
You'll
Oh.
never stop me.
Campbell's back.
I've been watching you.
Battle Dark Invizimals. Dark Hilltopper. Wait, this is actually kind of crazy. Is this like the end of the campaign? Whoa, this Dark Hilltopper. I think it's a mutated Dark Hilltopper, but look at the color scheme. Please kill. Nice. Destroyed the Dark Hilltopper. No. Dark Falamos. Whoa. Nah, dude, this is one of the cooler ones. Can I one-shot it? Oh my god. They're gonna make me destroy it too. I can't bear to look at it. Look how cool it is. That is so sad.
Whatever he's opening, it can't be far away.
Is this where the betrayal
So
happens?
glad
It looks like there's gonna be a betrayal.
recovering.
We end up locating Campbell and find him going into a building. But while talking to the other professor, we can see that Dawson is definitely unwell and trying to kill Kenichi. He is still under the control of the Dark Invizimals. We end up finding out that Campbell has been trying to open a portal called the Shadow Zone and let out Invizimals into the real world. And so we solve another puzzle to break into St. Michael's Tower, and this is where the climax of the campaign begins, with the betrayal of Dawson.
Look who it is. Have you been playing with my Dark Invizimals, Doctor?
This is
Dark
insane,
Invizimals.
dude. This is
You failed,
crazy.
Campbell. You could never corrupt Dawson.
You belong to me, Doctor.
Never.
Obey my command.
Yes, sire.
Destroy
Dawson,
him.
no!
Join with us, Kenny. Do not resist.
This is if
Don't do
Obi-Wan
this.
went to the
Destroy
dark
him,
side.
Dawson.
You must
And
do
Anakin was
battle.
Asian.
You're next.
Fight Dawson. He has a dark. He kept a dark. Whatever that is. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill it. Wake up, Dawson. It's just a baddie. It's just an invisible. All right, Dawson's flame claw is kind of crazy. Can I at least have it? Please, please, let me have it. Don't let me destroy it. Please, 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 please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. No.
Pathetic.
Not the PSP's on the ground.
Do you really want to battle me? You know
I will
it
whoop you, bro. Oh, dude, he has another, he has a mutated Brat Bat. I don't know if this is gonna be working out though, because I have a desert type and my strongest move is a desert type move. Every single time we fight Campbell, dude, his Brat Bat's always insane. Come on. Yes. All right, destroy it. Damn, they really want us to just keep destroying all these guys Invizimals. That's kind of crazy.
You will not win the war.
We will not win the war.
right on time.
The Dark Invizimals are coming out, huh? What?
You'll never defeat us. My Dark Invizimals are invincible.
I don't remember this at all. It's gonna kill Campbell! What the heck?
Invisimal refused to obey Campbell. They didn't want him in this world.
Is the portal closed?
No.
Why not?
Because we won, Professor!
With Campbell gone, the portal should have disappeared.
Yeah. That means it's gonna start, all the Invizimals are gonna start coming out.
Now I understand.
What do
The
you
gate
mean?
is not for them to come to our world.
Wait, whoa, Kenny!
Because it was me who started it. It is my duty. Now I must be the one to end it.
What is going on?
Wait, Kenny. We can find
Kenny,
another way.
no!
No, Doc. Wherever they come from, they want me
Nah,
to
this
go
is
to their
insane.
world.
I just got
But
chills.
Kenny,
Kenny's
how
gonna
would you find
go
your way
inside.
back?
He's the one that discovered the Invizimals. He's going into the Speed Force. This is
Try to understand.
crazy.
Take care, my friend.
No, don't. Wait,
an
wait,
amazing ride.
no shot.
And tell Jasmine. Tell her I said hi.
No way. Kenny, the Invizimals goat, dude. He really said I am the one that started all of this. What? And yeah, that is the end of Invizimals Shadow Zone, the craziest plot I've ever seen. It goes 0 to 100, and yeah, the rest of the story is obviously going to be continued on Invizimals The Lost Tribes. If you guys want to see that playthrough, it's already up on my second channel. It's going to take me a while to make the 100% video, obviously, but we're still not done with the Invizimals Shadow Zone 100%. We still need to collect every single Invisimal and every single pup, colt, and max form. Now, the problem is you cannot get everything unless you have another PSP to trade with, because you actually need different save files to get different starters and other online Invizimals, yada yada. So I'm going to be doing to the best of my ability of getting as many Invizimals as I possibly can right now, since the servers are basically dead, and then just adding on all of the extra Invizimals that I can't get from like a hacked save file so you guys can see everything. But we're still not there yet, so we're gonna go capture as many things as we possibly can now, which include the Alliance Invizimals. In the background, I've been doing all the Alliance puzzles, and those unlock vectors and skins, but most importantly, they unlock 2 Invizimals. We have the first one, Nautilus, but now we have the second one, Sackboy, from the PlayStation games. But now we have access to all of the Dark Invisimal areas. Throughout the entire story, you cannot get a single Dark Invisimal. You are forced to destroy them, but now we can actually go back to all of Campbell's hideouts, solve a somewhat difficult puzzle for each of them, and get the Dark Invisimal of that area. The problem is some of these places have like dragons in their tournaments to get them, so it's going to be a little bit more harder to get. But here's the process of getting all of the Dark Invisimals that I possibly can. I don't know. We're fighting against Mark. Oh, it's the Rattle Raptor. That's all right. Give me the Dark Invisimal. Don't dodge. There we go. All right, we got a Dark Rattle Raptor. All right, let's move on to the next puzzle. So there's 6 Dark Invisimals, I'm assuming. Let's see. We'll also do the Dark Desert Tournament. Might as well. I already solved the puzzle for this. I'll just do it really quickly. It's going to do mystical starts. Unless I... Oh, we got it. Dark Flame Claw. It just squirted on me. All right, we got our second Dark Invisimal. The Dark Mine. I don't know. The children yearn for the... What the heck? Okay. Oh. I have no idea how I did it. I just followed the tutorial. There you go. Bye, John. All right, let's see. Do we get a Dark Flame Claw or something else? We got a Dark Brat Bat. Okay, cool. Dark Brat Bat. I thought Brat Bat was already another puzzle. You know, it is pretty worth it to get these Dark Invisible. Like, they actually make you really work for it. So oh. Ah! Yes. What am I gonna get? Dark Hilltopper. Thank you. I only have 1 tournament left. Do I unlock like a secret tournament after it? Dark Abyss. I'm assuming the Dark Phalamos is gonna be in here. Oh, this one looks so easy. Yes. Oh, we're gonna win. I win. Yes. Okay. One of my favorite designs. Absolutely beautiful. The color scheme is amazing. All right. So now do we have last dark location discovered? Dark Nest. Enter the Viper's... Oh, there's going to be a puzzle, isn't there? Oh, it's so easy. Oh, thank goodness they give us like something super easy for the end. Shuhei. It is the Dark Ice Lion. This is the last Dark Invisimal. Give it to me. Oh, I was sweating nuggets. Dark Ice Lion. Oh, that took a little longer than I wanted it to, but now after getting all of the Dark Invisibles, now we can actually get the great big secret Invisimals. Just like in the first game, if you do the specific button combination, you can get 3 Invisimals at like level 8 or 9. And in this game, you can get a bunch of dinosaurs. I'm never ever going to be touching these things ever again, but at least they're here, and that's already 7 off the to-do list. But now comes all of the online exclusive Invisimals, all of the ones that we cannot get because, well, the servers are dead. I personally never got these Invisimals growing up as well because I had no friends, but luckily for me, I can hack these in. After I grinded for all of the Invisimals that I can get already, with the help of the Invizimals community and all of the save files that are uploaded in their Discord, I was able to get all of the multiplayer exclusive pups added onto my game. These include the 4 starters of Invizimals Shadow Zone, which is Stingwing, Flameclaw, Hilltopper, and Ice Lion. The only thing that I've added were all of the pup variations, all of the Colt and Max forms. I leveled them up manually. The other multiplayer exclusives are all of the dragons from the original Invisimals. And then since I got every single Max, I also got Jungle Eos, which is another multiplayer exclusive. And after getting all of the Max forms on this game after hours of grinding, I got another exclusive Invisimal called Unicorn, which is what you get when you get every single Max Invisimal. And then all that I had to do left was get the Max forms for Shizuku and Koi, which are multiplayer exclusive. I did most of this grinding all on my second channel. But yeah, that is every single Invizimals Shadow Zone Invisimal, all 100% complete. Other than the multiplayer ones, every single one of them was gone legit. And even with the multiplayer ones, I had to at least grind them to Max and Colt form. So at least that way, it's as fair as possible. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the 100% of Invizimals Shadow Zone. If you guys want to see the next game, Invizimals The Lost Tribes, that's already on my second channel, but I still got to work on that 100% video, so that's probably going to take me a little bit longer. But once again, thank you guys so much for the support, especially the Invizimals community. The support from the Discord is just absolutely insane, and this video would not be possible without them. Here's an extra segment for all of the Invisimal designs and what my thoughts are on them, if you really care. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Got Draco. I love Draco's capture puzzle, probably one of my favorite, where you shoot a laser at him to kind kind of mold him out of stone, I believe. Draco Colt, fire. Draco Max, fire. I kind of like the Colt design even more than the Max form for some reason. Sabretooth, cute, like the puzzle. Cool Colt form, beautiful Max form. Kriller, get it from a tournament, not bad. Colt, okay. Max, not bad. Reminds me of a Whale Lord. Then Gothica, annoying ass capture puzzle, bro. You got the way that you capture Gothica is that you shoot fire onto a spider web, and then you have to blow onto the fire to make it large enough, and you have to keep doing that for enough fires to get the Gothica out of the nest. Oh, I hated that puzzle. Made me lightheaded. Gothica Colt, oh my god, so ugly. Gothica Max, not bad. Axolotl, adorable. I think, what was the puzzle again? I forgot the puzzle. Axolotl Colt, ugly. Axolotl Max, the most badass axolotl I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we got Ocelotl, one of my favorite designs, hands down. One of my favorite designs in all of Shadow Zone. This is either this or Shui. He was going to be the thumbnail for my 100%. I can't pick. Ocelotl Colt, like it. Ocelotl Max takes the cake. Absolute beautiful design. I think it looks the best out of any Invisimal in Shadow Zone. Chupacabra, not bad. Chupacabra Colt. Was this in the first game? I love Chupacabra Max. Griffinator, love Griffinator. Love Griffinator Colt. Love Griffinator Max. I love the design. Would smash 10,000%. Would keep as a dragon pup. Okay, Robo Keto, another fan favorite design. I love the capture puzzle where you have to mix match the like arrow analog sticks on the direction of its eyes. Love the Colt form. Love the Max form. Love the capture puzzle for the Max form as well too. Crookie, whatever. Fun puzzle. You have to make it dizzy with what is it called? With sparks, I believe. Colt, whatever. Max, not bad. I've definitely seen a dead vulture on the road somewhere. Steel Tail, you get it from a tournament, not bad. I think I have like 10 of these. Steel Tail Colt, whatever. Steel Tail Max, nice design. Hippopotamus, the puzzle made me mad at first, then it grew on me. Hippopotamus Colt, not bad, but Hippopotamus Max, that's where it's at. Smash. Ha-Hyena, definitely a fan favorite. This guy has the, what is it called? The Ha-Hyena glitch where you can get the, what is it called? Like the glitch attack stat. I never figured out how to do it. Doesn't work for me. I don't know why. We got Meep Meep, Subway Surfers puzzle, Colt form. I love, okay, I think Shadow Zone has some of the coolest Max forms. They're all super feral looking. I played Lost Tribes already, and I would say that most of the Max forms in Lost Tribes aren't really like, they don't look cool, crazy, scary. Crocodilla, I think you get this from a tournament. I like the Max form. It's a crocodile gorilla. Hammer Shark, I love. Okay, the Hammer Shark puzzle, you have to basically walk around and you use a sonar and avoid mines to find 3 pearls. I fucking hated this puzzle. It was really glitchy, and also my card, whenever like I scan it on the edge of my table, it would like go off the end of the table, and then I would just lose the puzzle. But I will say the Colt, not bad. The Max form, badass. Love this design. Cac Allator, I hated the puzzle. It wasn't too bad. It was just math and pretending to be a calculator. But the Max form, I do wish it was a little bit more cooler. I do like it though. Orca Pup, I like the pup form more than the Max form. The pup form looks like it's gonna be like this buff ass fish, and then you get the Colt form and it gets a little bit more buff, but then the Max form kind of just looks chunky. Headhorn, I hate you. Max form looks really cool though. Shang Mao, the pup, like it. It's a panda, like the Colt, like the Max too. I think this is a really cool Invisimal. Chinling, we got Son Goku looking ass. The Max form is nothing really too special. Glaucus, I love Glaucus Max. I love this design. It looks like Kyogre. Super cool, super spiky. Then we got my all-time favorite, Shui here from Invizimals Shadow Zone. I think this is the token Invisimal for Shadow Zone. It's on all of the cover art. It is the tiger shark of Invizimals Shadow Zone. I will die by that. Then we got Goldbug, which is a surprising guy. This, the puzzle of him is, it's like the rat from Invizimals 1. And I love the Max form. Look at it. It does a pose, and then it just freezes. That is so uncanny. We got Pesci. I hate you. I hate you. Although I do like the Max form. It looks like a monster. Sandflame, I love Sandflame. I think Sandflame, who's Sandflame's puzzle like? You basically have to get him dizzy with a doll. I really like Sandflame Max. I guess I just like all the ones that look crazy. Firecracker, we already know from Firecracker from Invizimals 1. And then we got Shizuku. I like Shizuku a lot. I think the stats are great. I like the design. It's like a samurai pig, even though it looks kind of funky, but I think it matches. And then we have Koifish, I think, who is one of my new favorites in Shadow Zone. I think the attacks are really cool. I love the second form, and third form is kind of creepy. But then we have all of the historical Invizimals. We got Cool Can, scary name, but cool design. We got Yeti, fun boss fight. We got Pahoho, fun puzzle. We got Shapeshifter, loved this fight. This was amazing. I loved it, and I love his design as well, although I wish it was a Wendigo. We got Shenlong, love this design, love the boss fight. I love everything about this. I think this is the Invisimal that I rolled with when I was a kid because I just like the design. We got Jungleius from the multiplayer exclusive stuff. We got all of the dragons from, you know, Invizimals 1. These are all from the save file that I took them all. They're, you know, all multiplayer exclusive. I can't catch these, so, you know, they're just here though. Then we have all of the Dark Invizimals. Dark Flameclaw, love the design. Dark Rattle Raptor, I like the design of this too, but I feel like Flameclaw is one of my favorites, so it would take the cake. But I do love the orange and green. Green is my favorite color. Then we got Dark Phalamos. I think the peak design of a Dark Invisimal simply because of the color scheme. Then we got Dark Hilltopper, my baby. Then we have Dark Brat Bat, which I don't really see a difference of, but I think that's because I never really play with Brat Bat a lot. It's also upside down. Then we have Dark Ice Lion, the token trope of a Dark Invisimal. Love him. And then we have all the secret Invisimals. So we got Mosasaur, we got Dimetrodon, we got Sancticaris, we got Archipede. It's a fossil fighter dinosaur. We have a Triceratops, then we have a T-Rex, and now we have Unicorn, which is what you get for getting all the max forms for Invizimals Shadow Zone. Then we have Nautilus from the, I think, the Capture Alliance puzzle, and then we obviously ended off with Sackboy, which is also from the Invisimal Alliance puzzle. And then obviously we have the Tiger Sharks. But yeah, that is every single Invisimal in Invizimals Shadow Zone. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, it's been Adrian, guys.